to my twisted world where heroes will collide. Villains are the only evil, there are no fucking sides. Every match will test their stats, every loss and win are weighed. Any chance they thought they had could all end up in vain on Combo Breaker.
America! Fuck yeah! Yeah, America's a totally bitchin' place full of guns, bitches, money, hamburgers, and a powerhouse military. But sometimes America needs a little something extra to kick ass just so much more. And today's fighters are those something extra. I'm of course talking about Captain America, the Star-Spangled First Avenger, and Master Chief, Xbox's poster boy and the elite Spartan. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all who oppose him are forced to yield. Unless you have a man-in-a arm or you're any bad guy in the MCU. Yeah, seriously, poor Captain America. His shield gets caught in like every fucking movie in the MCU. It's really, really shitty in those movies. Luckily in the comics, he's a little more badass. Anyway, let's talk about Captain America and what he's bringing into this battle. So for one, Captain America has a cool set of powers. Like, he actually ages slower than an ordinary man. This essentially makes him, well, stay in his prime for most of his life. And I don't think you're going to win any fight by waiting out for your opponent to age out of existence. That's simply not going to happen, especially against someone like Captain America. He also has enhanced hearing and sight. This sight allows him to see faster. What the fuck? Okay, that's fucking stupid. Like, how the hell do you see faster? Unless maybe you're slowing down time, but Cap doesn't do that. Ugh, for someone as smart as Captain America, you'd think he would be fucking smart enough to understand that he's not actually able to see faster. In actuality, he's actually reacting and responding to things faster than most people. But basically, this allows him to perceive things quicker, as there is a time between when you see something and when your brain can actually react to it. And essentially, Captain America has a smaller time window in between these two things than any normal man. Stupid power descriptions aside anyway, Captain America has a few more powers up his sleeve, such as a small healing factor. While it may not be anything impressive like Wolverine's, it'll still definitely help him on the battlefield. He's also resistant to a multitude of things like poisons, drugs, toxins, telepathy, and magic-based mind control. Who the fuck has tried to control him with magic before that he has to, like, specify he's resistant to that? Ugh. Also, he can't get drunk, like, even buzzed at any point. You could have this man drink, like, 7 kegs, and, oh god, first of all, it wouldn't even taste good. Second of all, he would barely even get tipsy, if at all. Ugh, poor man can't even have a good time. Those powers are nothing compared to his iconic weapon, his shield. It's made of vibranium, meaning it vibrates to the frequency of any attack that hits it. This vibration negates any damage that attack would do, and it pleasures the ladies. Or in other words, it blocks everything and is pretty much indestructible. Yeah, that's what I said. Unless you're Thanos, or like any villain in the MCU, or any villain with cosmic powers in the comics. Seriously, for being an indestructible shield, it gets caught over and over again and broken by certain villains. Honestly, this thing's like the equivalent to a frisbee. He also wears his super suit that's made of Kevlar and titanium, making it shock, fire, and bulletproof. Plus, it's even immune to vampire bites, but not werewolf ones. I mean, he was a werewolf once, and he fought a bunch of people. Comics are fucking weird. We got a zombie Spider-Man, a vampire Batman, a Captain America who's a werewolf. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, his suit is also resistant to water and stabby weapons like knives. He's also been known to carry around a handgun and sometimes a machine gun, but these things are not his preferred weapons, as well, in comic books, guns are pretty much fucking worthless. I mean, just look at this comic panel here. And yes, I know these are DC characters, but it gets my point across that bullets are useless in comic books. So on to Captain America's feats, and my god is he powerful. He can knock out Deadpool in a single punch, and he can stalemate Wolverine. Plus, his shield has broken off parts of Iron Man's head and the rest of his armor, and he could use it to tear off Ultron's head. He's beaten down Red Skull before, and he can tear through soldiers with ease. He once decapitated a vampire with his own shield, and he took down the Hulk with just a few hits to his pressure points. But all that is bullshit compared to the best feat he has in terms of strength. He once knocked Hitler out with one punch. There's nothing more fucking American than that. Captain America is also stupidly fast. With his power to quote-unquote see faster, he's able to block bullets, keep up with Iron Fist and Spider-Man in combat, throw his shield faster than a military-grade missile, and he can dodge Hawkeye's special arrows. He once reflected a laser with his shield, and he's even stalemated Wolverine, who's able to fight Beast, who claimed he can react in nanoseconds. Cap is also ridiculously durable. He's physically strong enough to take hits from Wolverine and Deadpool, and his shield is practically unbreakable, as it blocks hits from Thor and Hulk all the time. Not to mention, Captain America himself once survived 12 hours of straight torture followed by 12 hours of straight combat. That is honestly the most badass thing ever. Not to mention, Captain America is a total genius. He can master any weapon he picks up on the battlefield. He's one of the smartest men on Earth, and he's also got an amazing memory that rivals even that of Nick Fury. Not to mention, we've seen him keep up with the likes of Black Panther, who's a trained soldier. We've seen him keep up with other trained soldiers like Red Skull and even the Winter Soldier, and he's even kept up with the likes of Iron Man. Not to mention, he doesn't have any glaring weaknesses either. No matter what, Cap will always be there to save the world. Also throw his shield and ultimately have it caught. Yeah, that thing is honestly... Why does everybody catch it?
Shit! Language.
At long last, it's lasting a little long, boys.
Yeah. I think we lost the element of surprise.
Wait a second. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language?
When it comes to first-person shooter games, there's one trope that is overused to the point of death. Like, it's a meme at this point. That trope is Space Marines. But before it was a cliche, it was the original and fresh idea behind Halo. But we're not here to talk about the game, we're here to talk about, well, the main man himself, Master Chief. Master Chief doesn't actually have any powers other than his enhanced senses, but he doesn't need powers because his sheer badassery comes from his arsenal. Starting out with Chief's armory is, well, his armor, Mjolnir. No, not Thor's hammer. Instead, this Mjolnir is a badass set of green Space Marine armor. No, not Doom Guy's armor, this is Master Chief's armor, and it's capable of doing several cool things. His suit allows him to turn completely invisible with its active camo ability. However, the invisibility is, like, terrible. Have you ever played Halo multiplayer? The active camo is like a minor inconvenience. He can also activate Armor Lock. This makes him completely immune to all damage for a while, but he's unable to move, so it's more of a way to wait out your foe. But I imagine your need to take a piss would eventually overtake any will you have to wait out your foe. Chief can also fly with his jetpack, and his armor has a regenerating shield that blocks damage. It's also heat resistant, but if the shield breaks, Chief's in real trouble. Like, really bad trouble. Again, have you ever played Halo multiplayer? A broken shield is hell, because any damage you take from there is damage you can't get back without health kits. Well, bad multiplayer memories aside, his suit also has other abilities, like the ability to grant him a burst of super speed like Sonic. And even more importantly, he has a built-in AI called Cortana, who can help him hack machines, give Chief advice on the battlefield, and even do several other things. It's like an amazing combination of the Amazon Echo and Jarvis. Man, I'm making a lot of cross-platform jokes here. Master Chief wields a large array of guns and weapons in his arsenal, such as my personal favorite, the Magnum pistol. Yes, I'm the kind of guy who only uses that pistol. I don't even care what you say at this point. He also has an assault rifle, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and even a rocket launcher. All that pales in comparison to his best weapons, the Spartan laser, that he can use to take down enemies in a quick, powerful fashion, like Samus' Zero laser in Super Smash Bros. He also has the incinerator cannon, which does exactly what it sounds like. Honestly, just stay the fuck away from that one. He can also drop a bubble shield to block all incoming projectiles, but people and even cars can go straight through it, which is kinda lame because that means even a Mario Kart could just drive through and hit Master Chief. Oh, I can just imagine that. Mario's just driving through, drops a banana, and just hits Master Chief with his car. Chief also wields a plasma pistol and a plasma rifle. He also has the Needler, a rapid-fire needle gun that fires explosive needles. Oh my god, that's like my worst nightmare. Fucking needles that explode? Jeez, what sadistic asshole made that one? Well, Chief also has two powerful melee weapons, being the Beam Sword, aka a royalty-free lightsaber, that he can use to hack and slash and even block bullets. Not to mention, he also has the Gravity Hammer that can be used to, well, smash things. I don't really know what else to describe that as. Now on to Chief's feats, and damn is he impressive. He can knock out other Spartans and other comparable troops with a single punch. He can overpower an elite Zealot while extremely exhausted. He's capable of killing weaker Zangilia with a single punch. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. Plus, his guns can destroy vehicles, tear through aliens with ease. Plus, his weapons like the Spartan laser and incinerator cannon are capable of causing massive destruction. Plus, Master Chief himself should be incredibly comparable to Buck, who was able to one-shot a Promethean soldier with a curb stomp. Yeah, that's pretty damn impressive. Master Chief is super fast as well. He ran half a kilometer in 17 seconds. That's nearly 106 kilometers per hour. But he did tear up his Achilles tendon while doing it, so I don't see him doing very well in the Fitness Grand Pacer test. He can also react to stun shots, and he can dodge close-range plasma shots, and even bullets. Not to mention, with the help of Cortana, he can sometimes react to things they normally couldn't, such as rockets. Not to mention, Master Chief's incredibly durable. At 14, he survived a 30-meter fall, he can fight other Spartans who can survive being hit by charging Warthog cars, and he can easily survive gunshots and explosions. But most impressively was the time he survived a fall from fucking orbit while holding nothing but a shitty piece of metal. After the impact, he got up a few minutes later and was perfectly fine and continued to beat the shit out of some Covenant ass. Damn, Master Chief's a total badass, and that's actually logical, as he does have extensive marine training, martial arts skills, and was fighting and winning several wars against 3 different armies. But Master Chief's far from perfect. His shields on his armor can be well broken, and they need to recharge. In order to recharge, he has to be out of combat for a certain period of time. Plus, enough force can lock up his armor, making him unable to move. Plus, his armor's shields don't protect very well against blunt and melee damage. Not to mention, he only carries one primary and one sidearm at a time, thus he'll have to look for other weapons during the fight. However, Master Chief does have stupidly good luck and can usually find whatever he needs when he needs it. But no matter what, Master Chief is ready to take charge and kick ass.
The reclamation has already begun, and we are hopeless to stop it.
Alright, our combatants are set. Their guns are locked and loaded, and they're ready for combat. Without further ado, let's find out who would win in a fight to the death. Captain America is sneaking through an enemy base where he bumps into Master Chief, who deactivates his active camo and stares at Captain America. Cap stares at Master Chief for just a few seconds before noticing a thumb drive that he came here to retrieve. Cap then bashes Chief with his shield, causing him to stumble back, as Cap charges forward and rams into him, tackling him through a wall and taking the fight into the cold outdoors. Captain America charges towards Master Chief, who turns to the side, causing Cap to run right past him. Master Chief then draws his magnum and fires a few shots at Captain America, who quickly turns and blocks with his shield. Master Chief puts his magnum away as his armor starts to shake. Master Chief then charges at Cap full force and punches him in the gut at full speed. Captain America then bends over in pain as Master Chief kicks him to the ground and draws out his assault rifle. Before Chief has time to fire at Captain America draws out his pistol and fires at him, hitting Chief in the head multiple times. Master Chief drops his gun into the snow as Cap jumps up and punches Master Chief in the head as he follows up with a spin kick, causing Master Chief to stumble back. Master Chief then turns around and runs towards a vehicle that's parked in the snow. As Captain America throws his shield, hitting Chief in the back of the head, knocking Master Chief to the ground. Cap then grabs his shield as it returns to him. Master Chief looks under the car and grabs at a few weapons that are hidden under there. Cap then runs over to Master Chief, who rolls behind him and extends out his energy blade. Master Chief then slashes his blade at Captain America, cutting through his suit and severely hurting Captain America. But he then kicks Captain America against the car and throws his bubble shield down, as he draws a sniper rifle and shoots the gas tank of the car, causing it to explode. Master Chief then rushes forward at Captain America and punches him across the face and shoots him in the chest with his shotgun, knocking him back. Master Chief then extends out his energy blade as he walks towards Captain America, who starts breathing heavily. Captain America looks at Master Chief, who slashes at him, but Captain America extremely quickly puts up his shield and blocks the slash as he puts his pistol against Chief's stomach and fires several shots into Master Chief, penetrating his armor. Captain America grabs Master Chief's arm after dropping his pistol and slams him onto the ground, causing the electricity to pulse out of his suit. Master Chief tries to stand back up, but his armor locks up as Captain America stands over him and slams his shield down Master Chief's neck several times, decapitating him, leaving nothing but blood in the snow. Captain America then grabs the thumb drive from Chief and walks away into the snowy woods. Holy shit! Did he just decapitate Master Chief? Well, I guess a good defense is better than an offense. Well, our winner is Captain America, and I should probably explain, especially given how close this fight may have looked from the outside. So looking at strength and durability, both Cap and Chief were stupidly impressive. Captain America was strong enough to knock out Deadpool in a single punch, stalemate Wolverine, and break pieces of Iron Man's armor. Not to mention his shield can block strikes from the Hulk and Thor, you know, the multi-solar system powerhouses from Marvel. So Captain America physically should be city based on his physical feats of stalemated Wolverine, and his shield should be up to multi-solar system level. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. Master Chief, on the other hand, could one-shot knock out Spartans, and his best weapons were insane at multi-city block levels of strength. But Chief's best feat was falling from orbit unharmed, while holding onto nothing but a shitty piece of metal. So durability-wise, Master Chief should be city level, but he's only about large building level and physical strength, and needs his guns and other weapons to hit multi-city block levels of damage. So physically, Captain America was the superior one, especially when it came to strength. So what about speed? Well, Master Chief is capable of dodging plasma shots and bullets, but Captain America can dodge bullets, throw his shield faster than a military-grade missile, block lasers, and keep up with Wolverine, who can keep up with the Beast, who can react in nanoseconds. So that's massively hypersonic speeds for Master Chief compared to FTL reaction speeds for Captain America. Yeah, Captain America was far faster and could easily blitz Master Chief in this fight. And then there were the X factors of this fight. Both Master Chief and Cap's suits are built to be bulletproof and stab resistant, as well as other things. Well, Master Chief heavily relies on guns, meaning his arsenal will be way less effective against Captain America. On top of that, Master Chief's Mjolnir armor isn't built to be very resistant to melee weapons or blunt damage, hence melee weapons are super effective in Halo. Well, Captain America is mainly a melee fighter who focuses on close combat with his super powerful and blunt shield. So add on the fact that Captain America has a healing factor and the ability to quote-unquote see faster, and Captain America's win gets more and more apparent. So yeah, Master Chief was just fucked in this battle. Captain America's far faster, far physically stronger, could exploit Master Chief's own weaknesses, and just had no glaring weaknesses of his own, plus could heal from any wounds he did take during this battle. Looks like Master Chief America can't stand up to the marvel of a hero that is Captain America. Our winner is Captain America.
And I'd like to know how Loki used it to turn two of the sharpest men I know into his personal flying monkeys.
Monkeys? I do not understand.
I do. I understood that reference.
Next time on Combo Breaker.
I'm on a death watch, wiping out the enemy is the next thought. KK bounty, thoughts not cloudy, chainsaw, make your brains roll, don't doubt me. Put your life on the line to survive. This game of death, you must thrive. Stay clear, cause the world is mine, and the right fist backs every word of my line. Attack on sight, red, black, white, is all that is needed. Delivering a beating, face all bleeding, you no longer breathing. Stop sign for your eye, life is depleting. Call me a heathen, this mad world is feeding. My appetite for destruction, and my reason is the last. You're feeling my drip, if you don't, you can feel your chest cavity split. It's a mad world. Better watch your step. It's a mad world.
Jack Kamen from Mad World versus Rick Taylor from Splatterhouse. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Tell me what you think of the next match and who you think's gonna win in the comments, and have a wonderful day, guys.